Alright guys, not just Alpha 4.7 is out, we also have a roadmap update, and so let's have a look at this one here because it's the first time that we get to see what's coming with Alpha 4.8, which is scheduled to be the main update for the month of May. But first, let's talk about 4.7 here, because of course pretty much everything that's over there is now confirmed and released. So all of the Nyx mission pack 2, which is committed, it's not released yet because it's coming in 4.7.x patch, but the Aura Mark II, the QV breaker station, there's some new hairstyles, all of that is released and available for the players who managed to get past the 19k errors and the long queues and who have managed to play. Well, if that's the case, well, good. The gods of Star Citizen are with you. I have not been able to try 4.7 unfortunately, but let's talk about Alpha 4.8 here, because this is where things always get fascinating when a new patch has been revealed, right? So, refueling missions, they are on the horizon. They are going to allow players to service NPC ships and even respond to refueling beacons. This is the kind of systemic gameplay that adds, of course, depth to the universe, giving players more roles to play and more ways to earn their place in the verse. And alongside, we are also going to have refueling improvements and ship hangar service. Tier 0, it's always tier 0s, right? But at least they are going to aim to streamline the entire support loop from docking to repairs and even restocking here. And it's interesting to see that we're going to see specializations coming into play here, because flight suits with G-force resistance are going to allow players to tailor their equipment to their playstyle, whether it's going to be, for example, high-speed dogfighting or long-duration endurance flying. That's really good. I hope that it's also going to be linked with crafting, so if we craft or flight suits, maybe with better materials, we can resist to G-force a little bit more, which is going to reduce the amount of blackouts. That will be phenomenal. Alright, then it's going to be the vehicle command module, which maybe is going to announce the Ironclad. I know lots of people are excited about the Ironclad. I know my friend Deplorable Infidel is very excited about the Ironclad here, and it's coming in Alpha 4.8, which is going to introduce docking, undocking, as well as system transfers between vehicle. Now, this is one of those features here that might seem niche, of course, but has massive implications for multi-crew gameplay, ship interoperability. On the equipment side, 4.8 is bringing some interesting additions, like for example the Ultiflight crossbow. Who remembers the crossbow that we've seen a very long time ago in Inside Star Citizen? Well, it's coming with Alpha 4.8. Apparently, it's going to be a fantastic weapon for people who are interested in stealth options. I love stealth in Star Citizen. I think that it works quite well. I've tried it several times in bunkers, especially with very low gear or low tier equipment. And it seems that we are also going to get not just the crossbow, but a new grenade as well. It's been a long time since we've had new grenades, and that is going to be a plasma grenade, which is going to have area denial techniques here, or tactics, sorry. And as an FPS player myself, I'm always excited when new toys are coming to the verse. But perhaps one of the most important long-term additions is the transport system rewrite. We've heard about this for years. It seems it's finally coming to 4.8. This is a full overhaul of how players will move through cities and stations, including trams, trains, elevators, all rebuilt with scalability in mind. This is really critical groundwork here for technologies like dynamic server meshing and instancing, and it's one of those behind-the-scenes changes that will have a massive impact on everyday gameplay. Of course, we're going to have new ship updates. We're probably going to have new ships. They're not there yet on the roadmap yet, but we know that the Aegis Hammerhead is going to have its gold standard. That means improved interiors, better functionality, and of course, alignment with modern systems. Hopefully, more players will be using the Hammerhead, because we don't really see it very often in the verse. Let me know in the comment section down below, when was the last time that you used a Hammerhead. For me, that's when I filmed some Star Citizen Wars, but that was basically it. And finally, surprise! We've got a new card in the 1.0 column here, which is Maelstrom, which is, of course, as you know, a fully physicalized destruction system. It's kind of a feature that can fundamentally change how combat, salvage, and even exploration work in the long term. We know that Maelstrom will be in Squadron 42 as well. Are they going to release it first in Squadron 42 this year? Supposed to come this year, guys, remember that, right? And then make it into the multiplayer environment further on the line? Or does that mean that Squadron 42 is going to be delayed? I don't know about this. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the roadmap update. I'm very excited about 4.8, of course. But what about 4.7? Have you been able to make it into the game? As I said, I have not. What's your experience over there? Did you try also the Aurora Mark II, or did you get one? Let me know also that in the comment section down below. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I have been the Eradicator. A big shout out to my Patreon and YouTube members, including Dr. Frobin, Socrates, the Key to Docker, Shadow Rise, and Zero Crusher. And I'll see you guys in the next one.